Hey Doobs, how we doing? Welcome to a special edition of the Doobisode we like to do this weekly, and today we're doing a PlayStation 5 preview. Full disclosure, we're not playing Demon's Souls. We will be playing Demon's Souls tomorrow. We're going to be checking out the PlayStation 5 all day tomorrow on the awesome release November 12th, 2020. One of the really only good things that come out of 2020. So thank you for joining with us today on the Doob Radical Gaming channel. If you can, please make sure the video gets a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff if you can. Otherwise, just come out, hang out, and talk games, and join me on all the gaming sessions we have here on the Doob Radical Gaming. But yeah, if you've been playing Xbox One Series X, hope you're having a great time. I've been hearing really awesome things about the backwards compatibility and the upgrades. I watch a lot of Digital Foundry videos, so I'm really excited to see the in-depth under the hood looks at these consoles, and it's becoming a really real thing. It's super exciting, so thank you so much. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about the specs of the PS5, what it's capable of, what we've kind of been seeing, the launch lineup of the games, what we will be seeing in the future, and just a little bit things here and there. So thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day. And yeah, before we get into it on the weekly Doobisode, this is kind of a podcasty type thing, so we are going to start with the movie of the week, something to give a little break on our little gaming hands. We got to sit back, relax, and watch a good movie before we get into our long late night gaming sessions going on here. So yeah, sorry if I'm squinting a lot. I got my new glasses coming in, so bear with me here on that. We're going to be checking that out. But yeah, we're going to start with the movie of the week. The movie of the week this week is Dawn Wall. Yeah, this is actually a documentary, and if this isn't really a movie per se, but it is so gripping. Sometimes it is so hard for me to watch something that I'm very genuinely interested in and watch it start to finish, and sometimes you just need a good documentary or something that's not really there in the movie form, but so much kind of more in a you know, documentary and more informative format. So yeah, the Dawn Wall, this is the beautifully intense story of Tommy Caldwell that you'll really get to develop, and you'll see. I'm not really sure where this is available. I think this is on Netflix actually, and I do also have another recommendation of Free Solo if you're into the bouldering and the rock climbing aspect. This is a beautiful documentary of a gentleman who took rock climbing to the extreme and has climbed this beautiful, amazing wall in Yosemite, I believe. It's been a little bit. I just watched Free Solo, so I just figured I'd include this on the movie of the week because these movies are very inspiring of taking determination, dreams to the next level. It's just really taking what you are as a human and making it more and becoming amazing and spectacular. And it is so gripping watching the tale of these rock climbers and boulderers just looking fear in the face and just pushing through, and it is amazing. And especially if you're watching on a big screen TV, these movies are very beautiful. Watching the scenery in the mountains in the Yosemite region, and just really the gripping tale really of overcoming these obstacles, literally climbing these walls just for pure inner satisfaction almost, and pure internal drive. It is quite the gripping tale for both Dawn Wall and Free Solo that you can watch on Disney Plus, I believe. And so there's a lot of good stuff there. So yeah, documentaries can really just be gripping just as a movie. I'm more on the movie side, but occasionally there is going to be a documentary where you just really have to watch and get engaged with these people's and human stories, and maybe inspire us a little bit to just push a little bit farther. And that's what really started the Doob Radical Gaming channel here. So yeah, that's enough about that. This is a gaming channel, so let's get right into it. The PlayStation 5 is coming out tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. It's coming out everywhere. I know the media has had their grips on it, so I just really want to talk about the specs and what we're seeing. We've kind of had trickle of information with Mark Cerny, the PlayStation 5 showcase that we've seen in the past couple months, and really what it can do. But I think to the average consumer, it's not really important what's going on under the hood. But I really just want to have a fun little breakdown and tear down, just talk about the specs, talk about the launch lineup, what we're seeing in the future, and really what we're getting with the PlayStation 5 and things you can be really looking forward to. This isn't going to be a numbered list. This is just going to kind of be me talking about some specs that we're going to be seeing continuing on with the PlayStation 5. So yeah, really the hugest thing that's really carrying forth in next-gen gaming that I've been seeing and hearing and everybody has been griping about is the fast loading times of the powerful SSD. So yeah, when we talk about PlayStation 5, we can talk about the Zen 2 core processors. We can talk about the 10.2 teraflops of available RAM memory. We can talk about the RDNA 2 internal memory processor. We can talk about the the 16 gigabyte GDDR of RAM. But really, what does this translate to in terms of gameplay and how we see this transition to next gen? We're really the custom 825 gigabyte SSD storage that you will be getting with your PlayStation is really the huge cause of the huge increase of power and the huge speedy loading times. We've heard that Marvel Spider-Man, there's very little to nil loading times and pretty much just the racing loading times. How long have you thought just sitting there? How much of your life have you spent sitting there waiting for the loading screen just to pass through? Sometimes we wait minutes for the loading just to boot up the game, especially from a cold hard boot up console to getting to your game. That's a couple minutes. And really with the PlayStation 5 and I'm sure with the X, I'm not really sure huge on how the delivery and the update of the Xbox One Series X is. But I know with the PS5, this is primarily a PlayStation gaming channel. We do talk a little bit about everything, but just booting that up right away, you do get to the game instantly quicker. I think we've heard up to 20 seconds from cold boot on the PlayStation 5 to start Miles Morales. The menu takes 20 seconds, and that is incredible with the SSD. Really, the SDD is really, or the SSD is really what is pushing the console forward to just these greater heights of faster, more flexible loading times, and really also putting it at the projected resolutions at I'm not gonna say 8K gaming. It does say 8K gaming on the box of the PlayStation 5, and we will probably be getting that in the future, but let's just focus on 4K right now. Let's just focus on 2160p resolutions running at 60 FPS. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit more at the launch lineup, but that's really what we're starting to see here is running at 4K resolutions, true native 4K at 60 FPS. And really with these launch games, it's kind of going to be a little bit. So let's just delve right in here. I got all the launch list of the lineups right here. As you can see, it's a pretty awesome full-fledged list of something pretty much for everyone. And then we will be seeing even a couple more games released in the next couple days, looking at Call of Duty Black Ops. But we have a very well-rounded launch list, more than we've really ever seen in history. And it is true what Jim Ryan is saying and what everyone's saying about this is just a very exciting launch lineup, especially with Demon's Souls. So let's go here. We have Assassin's Creed coming in strong. Of course, we've seen Assassin's Creed Black Flag as a launch title going into the previous gen. Sorry, I was looking for my glasses here, but yeah, we have Astro's Playroom is going to be a free game right on the console itself, so you can play that right out of the box. Astro's Playroom is really going to show what the controller and the haptic feedback and really the capabilities of the DualSense controller is. It's a very awesome. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, thanks for being super awesome. So yeah, the DualSense is really going to be an expansion and a true step forward in next generation gaming. It's not only about the console, but about the controller itself. So we're going to be getting that with Astro's Playroom, a free game right out of the box on PS5. Borderlands 3 is getting that next-gen upgrade. Bugsnax is going to be a free PS5 title when you have PS Plus. So Sony is really making sure that, you know, you've spent over $500-600 on this console, that you know, they're going to kick us a little bit of a bone here, especially if you have PlayStation Plus and the capabilities going on there. So yeah, we're going to be getting Bugsnax 3, Bugsnax for free. I actually think that Bugsnax is going to be a solid game, if not really a technical showcase of the PlayStation 5. We're going to be getting maybe some fun Pokemon-esque type like gameplay there to keep us tided over. But yeah, we're just going down the list here. Dead by Daylight, we're getting and then the big one, Demon Souls, is the one we are going to be streaming tomorrow, hopefully at about 2 p.m 3 p.m tomorrow, so you can watch the live stream there and see me get wrecked in beautiful, glorious. There is no ray tracing. That is a huge feature that is implemented on these next-gen consoles, that we're going to be getting ray tracing, a very expensive, very mood-altering addition to the gameplay, though. But that's really what's going to be setting back these 4K resolutions, especially 8K. It's going to be a long time, and maybe even a mid-generational upgrade before we get 8K ray tracing at 60 FPS. That is just not going to be a realistic number for a long time, but really that's hopefully what we're going to see at some point. But let's just look at ray tracing 4K, you know, possibly lock 30 FPS for a progressive mode, where maybe we're getting 45 frames per second. And really that's a big deal about this next gen upgrade, is these resolutions and these frame rates, and that's where this power is coming from on the teraflops. And the Xbox Series X is the stronger console. We've been seeing some interesting results from Digital Foundry about some of the capabilities and the comparisons. That's not really what this video is about, but hey, what's up? Good morning, Swanee. Thanks for joining, man. That's not really what this video is about. It's not really a comparison to Xbox Series X, but heard it's really doing well with the capabilities of the backwards compatibility and upgrading, and that's what you'll be getting here with PlayStation 5 as well. These are just the games that are actually geared for a PlayStation 5 release with all the bells and whistles on it. So yeah, we're getting Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, digital only. Very excited for this title. We are getting a physical release December 1st, and I'm not really sure if Virgil is available to play right off the bat in digital. I heard it might be downloaded in a little bit, or you can actually download, if you do have this game on PlayStation 4, you can actually download Virgil for about $5. I believe USD standard there. But yeah, I'm going to be picking up the physical version of Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition when that comes out December 1st. Very excited. And this is actually the first game. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is actually a very special game going into next gen, because it is the one game a third-party developer we've seen come up both on the Series X and the 5, and Digital Foundry really compared, and all the different modes that Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition has to offer. You can do, you know, the 4K 60 FPS modes, you can do progressive modes, resolution modes, and this is on top of ray tracing. So there's about 4 different modes you can play Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition on. I'm probably going to be going for the ray tracing resolution mode. I don't really mind having the locked 30 frames per second. I like my games looking pretty, and maybe in certain situations, after checking out the high fidelity of resolution mode, I'll go with a progressive mode. And it does reduce for the 60 FPS, it does reduce the resolution to 1080p with ray tracing, I believe. And when I say ray tracing, that's really seeing more of an ambient light and occlusion, and also more reflections on windows. So it's really going to add more to the screen space resolution, the SSR. There's going to be a lot more going on within the screen itself with ray tracing. It's a very taxing, very powerful addition to the gameplay and what's happening in real time. But I'm very excited to really see. It seems like there are some screenshots of very noticeable differences in Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. So very excited to see that. So we will be picking that up December 1st. We also have Dirt 5, Fortnite, Godfall, kind of been getting some good traction. It is a slasher looter that the developers have kind of been honing in. That was really the first game we had announced for PS5, and it looks very good. I do have it pre-ordered. I'm gonna probably hold off because we will be playing mostly Demon Souls and Spider-Man Miles Morales to really kick off into the next generation. We will be picking up more. These are kind of expensive hobbies, as you might know, being a gamer. So yeah, we also have Maneater, a very awesome surprise of this year as well. A very great summer game, and hopefully maybe with next gen they'll work out a lot of the bugs that are actually kind of in the game. It's a great game, very solid, something different. It just needs a little oomph, it needs a little polish to make Maneater maybe more of a justifiable purchase, but had a great time with it. Yeah, we have more things going on. We have King Oddball, some littler titles that are kind of ho-hum, and then we have, yes, of course, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Very excited for that. NBA 2K21 No Man's Sky is getting a next generation upgrade. That game just will not die. Sean Murray, I believe, is the head of the studio for Hello Games, and he will just not let that go. He is making sure that game is coming back stronger than ever. He's actually got another game coming out as well, The Last Campfire, I believe, something along that lines there. Yeah, we also have Observe, I guess, is a pretty solid indie title with the nice ambiance. Overcooked. The Pathless is looking to be a great fast-driven action, artsy, kind of almost cel-shaded look game for the launch title. Yeah, we have Planet Coaster, not really sure too much about that. And we have the return of Sackboy in Sackboy, a big adventure, the Little Big Planet adventure continues. I'm excited for this, especially to play with friends and have more of a multiplayer presence. There isn't really too much of a multiplayer presence looking into the launch of the PlayStation 5. We did have that All-Star Jam game that got kind of delayed, and it's going to be a free game when that does launch early next year. We have Warhammer and Watch Dogs, and we also have a wrestling game, I believe, that is kind of cut off there. But yeah, that is a very impressive list going into the launch of this game. Is really made for PS5. We do have other little treat from Sony. If you do have PS Plus, we're going to be getting a bunch of PS4 games for free that you can just download, and really this is for the gamers that just want to relive these titles on a faster loading. So you will be able to play these set of games in a PS Plus subscription. Pretty much all the heavy hitters that PlayStation 4 has had the past generation, and even some other ones. If you missed out, some lighter ones. PlayStation 4 had a killer, awesome-ass generation with not only really great first-party developer support with amazing exclusives, but also littler titles that I think a lot of people just don't realize really helped boost the incredible audience and success of the PlayStation 4, like Persona 5. Arguably one of the greater RPGs of this generation, along with The Witcher, which was third-party. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of great games that you can play and revisit on your PlayStation 5. I'm not sure if this service is coming to PlayStation 4 or not. It would be great if it did, to kind of counteract the Games Pass that Xbox has. I think this is a great setup right here with some great titles. Yeah, even Battlefield 1. We have Batman, of course, all the ones we need to play, like Bloodborne, Uncharted. It has Final Fantasy 15. Detroit Become Human, definitely a must-play if you're into the point-and-click adventure. A very powerful, gripping story. The Last Guardian, maybe some games that really went under the radar that had a huge hype. Of course, we have some great fighters like Mortal Kombat 10 on here, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil 7, just to kind of get you geared up for the future going into that series as well. Days Gone, even, yeah, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I guess, you know, they included this game because Crash Bandicoot is just a huge part of PlayStation's history, so I'm really glad that they I'm really glad that they did include this game in this list here. So this is going to be a PlayStation Plus list. If you do have PlayStation Plus, you're going to be able to play these titles on your PlayStation 5. Not sure if you're going to be able to download these on your PlayStation 4, but with all these specs, and yeah, I just want to also show the launch window of some games coming up here. The next day, November 13th, we literally have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, a huge anticipated Call of Duty game. I know they're all kind of anticipated. They seem to never really die, and I guess they just want to keep coming back and just really have a good time making a lot of money releasing Call of Duty year after year. They are good. I should play them more. The campaigns are actually super solid. There's just so much to play, and of course I'm kind of more into the real single player geared toward experience. Yeah, Origami 2, really interested that they made a sequel to Origami, kind of a cel-shaded stealth ninja game that kind of came out a while ago now. So it's interesting to see a title that, yeah, we have FIFA 21 Control Ultimate Edition. We know the kind of the dumpster fire that happened with there, where that could really just kind of be a free next gen upgrade, but you know, money's money and money talks, and we all want it, and people are just gonna, you know, they know we're gonna pay the money to play Control next gen, which I think is really going to make that game how you should play that game. I played on the PS4, wholesomely enjoyed Control. It was amazing. Actually, we'll be really excited to check it on PlayStation 5 and stream it and really see the ray tracing capabilities that PC got to see when that game came out. So yeah, we have Madden, we have Immortals, some other little interesting, and Marvel's Avengers will be getting the next gen upgrade. Outer World Soulstorm, yeah, Outer World is making a return, a huge part of PlayStation's life as well, dating back to Abe's Odyssey back on the PlayStation 1, a very interesting, very vivid, very identifiable looking game overall. So yeah, Outriders, we got a couple other, Rainbow Six Siege, and Ratchet, of course, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart will be coming exclusively on the PlayStation 5 coming March, it looks like there. So we have a lot coming in the window. Sony is promising a lot. We're going to be having an amazing first year going into the PlayStation 5 with titles like Horizon 2, Forbidden West, and even apparently we're going to be getting God of War 2, Ragnarok, God of War 5, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be getting that, the continuation of the story there, and that is apparently going to be a cross-generation title with the PS4 and the PS5. So a little bit of a debate there, just about which games are actually going to be really PS5 friendly. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of other very awesome titles that we really don't even know about yet coming out next year, especially on the indie scene as well. And I just want to also kind of mention the connectivity of the just uploading all your data to the PS5 should be pretty simple, fairly easy, as long as you're locked onto the same Wi-Fi. It looks like you do have to have them booted up at the same time to transfer all your data over to your PS5 and really just make that transition. I'm going to be keeping my PlayStation 4 myself, as I do have a couple rooms I can kind of spread the love in and have just multiple, even more gaming sessions throughout the house. So interesting to let me know what your setup is there and how you're going to be handling that. But yeah, I just figured we'd get really excited for the PlayStation 5 tomorrow. I'm going to be starting streaming pretty much all day, about 2 to 3 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you hit that bell to know when I'm going live. I really do appreciate you all. I'm just very excited to finally have the chance to witness a next generation console day one. I've never really had that experience before. It's always just, you know, been a dollar late and a dollar day late and a dollar short with that one. So it's very exciting. Thank you for joining with me. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to overall spread the hype around the PlayStation 5. If you've been playing these Series X, I hope you've been having a great time with that, and hopefully you'll be getting, you know, some good games there. I know we really didn't get the Halo quite yet, but it's good that they delayed the game to really make sure we get that experience. I'm excited. I'm gonna want to play it when it comes out. So good thing I got some Xbox buddies to check that out with. But thank you so much, Doobs. If you can, please make sure the video gets a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share it to your friends. It's been a great time. The PlayStation 5 is coming tomorrow. It's going to be great. We're going to get ready, hit that bell, and we'll just have a good time. Come by, talk, hang, and chat games, and let me know what you think about next gen and all of its beautiful 4K to hopefully 8K resolution glory at some point. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Hope you're safe. And as always, we'll be right back.